We will be starting with Mathematics, Syllabus D, Book D3, Chapter 1, Quadratic Equations and Functions. Okay, so there are four common ways to solve a quadratic equation. Number one, completing the square. Number two, quadratic formula. Number three, factorization or multiplication frame method. And number four, graphical method. Okay, so we are solving exercise 1A, question 1. Okay, solve each of the following equations. So I will be showing you how to solve this equation using all these four methods. Okay, so first of all I am showing you completing the square method. So completing the square method, the general form of quadratic equation is written down as ax square plus bx plus c equals 0. Okay, so we have to convert this general equation if we have a number in place of a besides 1. Okay, a number besides 1. For example, it can be 2, it can be 3, it can be greater than 1 or it can be lesser than 1, providing it's not 0. Okay, so you will convert this general equation into this form first. Okay, so x square comes here plus b over a. Okay, so this a is shifted down to the denominator below b and below c. Okay, equals 0. So when you are done with converting your equation in this form, you have to apply this formula. This is the final formula, final rule which you have to apply when using completing the square method. Okay, so remember this x plus b over 2a whole square minus b over 2a whole square plus c over a equals 0. So this is the formula we will be using to solve our question 1 of exercise 1a part A. Okay, so the question is 2x square plus 5x minus 7 equals 0. So we are solving this using the completing the square method. So first of all, we have converted this equation into this form. Okay, so in this equation our value of a was 2. So we have to convert this into b over a and c over a. So here you can see it's 5 over 2 and 7 over 2. Okay, so next the final formula. So you just have to substitute the value of a and b here. Just substitute the value of a, which is 5 over 2, and the value of b, which is minus 7 over 2. The value of value of b is 5 over 2 and the value of c is minus 7 over 2. So after doing this, you will be getting x plus 5 over 4 whole square here minus 5 over 4 whole square minus 7 over 2. Okay, so after this step you shift into here. Shift here, 5 over 4 whole square gives you 25 over 16 and minus 7 over 2 comes as it is. So you have to make your denominator same. So this has to become 16. 2 times 8 gives you 16 and 7 times 8 gives you 56. So minus minus is plus. So 56 plus 25 gives you 81. Okay, there will be a minus sign here, minus 81 over 16. So when shifted to this side, it becomes plus 81 over 16. So there was a square here. So in order to remove this square, you have to square root both the sides. So when square rooting both the sides, you will be getting two values to a quadratic equation. Okay, most of the time you will be getting two values to a quadratic equation when solving a quadratic equation. So square rooting both sides. Then after you have square rooted both sides, you are left with x plus 5 over 4 equals 9 over 4. So the first value we will be taking the plus positive sign, which gives you 9 over 4. Square root of 81 is 9, square root of 16 is 4, so 9 over 4. So the first value will be 9 over 4 minus 5 over 4, which gives you 4 over 4, and finally 1. X equals 1 will be our first answer, first solution. Second solution will be using the minus sign, the negative sign. So x plus 5 over 4 equals minus 9 over 4. So x equals minus 9 over 4 minus 5 over 4 gives you minus 14 over 4, and after simplifying, the final answer will be minus 3 whole 1 over 2. Okay, so that will be it. The first completing the square method I've shown you. So now in our next videos we will be seeing the next 3 methods using the